Can we get a drink?
Like
Ethan,
this.
I'm reinserting myself.
Back up, I'm not.
Don't respond that to me. She said that the
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this video with you guys, because let me tell you, if you haven't watched the series yet called Under the Bridge, I would highly recommend you also go ahead and do so, because to be honest, it's 100% not disappointing, and the main characters of the series are actually lesbian characters. Yes, Rebecca and Cam, and both of them actually have a relationship which is very more complicated than what I thought it actually was. But before we get into further details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and let's get right into further details, because this one is definitely one for the books. So basically, once again, the series is named Under the Bridge, and it's available to watch on Hulu. It tells the story of Rena, a Canadian Indian girl who was brutally taken away by a group of teenagers, where her friends were basically set in 1997 in British Columbia. Rebecca and Cam ends up in the same room for the first time after years of being apart, because Rebecca, after what happened to her brother, which is still a mystery, she actually ends up coming back to her small town in order to write a book. So she actually ends up meeting with this girl who has connections to what happened to Rena, who is like the main leader of the group, to get close to her in order to build her story for her new book. And when she comes back in town, she actually ends up finding out that Cam, who is her ex, is basically a cop now. She's a police officer who is trying to get out of this small island where there actually is at, which is Victoria, because she wants to go to Vancouver, like the capital of Canada in this case, to pursue a better job when it comes to her career in the police section. So when Rebecca in this case comes back, she sees Cam. First, she tries to avoid her because she's not ready to basically speak to her, because she actually disappeared for 10 years. It looks like, so far of what I could take from their story, I'm currently on episode 4, and all I can say, it looks like Rebecca went away after what happened to her brother. She disappeared on the face of the earth. Cam had no connections with her, and now suddenly, now that Cam has this big opportunity to take her career to the next level, and not only that, to really understand what happened with Rena, because she's the main person who is actually investigating the case. Rebecca comes back and she's currently involved in her case, and she's like, well, if you disappeared for 10 years and now you're back and now you're trying to be part of this thing that I'm solving, which is really like taking over my life, because she really wants to know what happened to Rena. So now they are in this commute situation, because things are far more easy than it sounds, especially for them being exes. So basically, Rebecca actually ends up finding out what happened to the girl, But then later on, Cam told her, no, that's not what happened. Yes, there is some truth on what the girl actually told you, but there's actually something else going on, and there are pieces of the puzzles that are not coming together. So Rebecca offered Rena, in this case, so basically Rebecca offered Cam like opportunities, like, hey, I can be your ears on the street, I can get more information from this group of people that are involved in Rena's passing, and basically just be your ear and give you the information you need. Since the people don't really want to speak to you guys, the police, like, I can help you out with it. At the beginning, Cam was against it, but she also knew that in this case, Rebecca would be the person that can give her that information she needs in order to find out the truth about, Rena's passing. So after that, the two actually end up hooking up, they spend time together. But also, one thing that really triggered me is that I feel like in this case, Rebecca wants to get to know Cam again, spend more time with her. But by the vibes that Cam is giving me, is like she's only there, she only wants to have fun with Rebecca, if you know what I mean when I mean fun. But maybe I'm tripping, maybe I'm just reading it all wrong. As the season progresses, I will definitely be keeping you guys updated regarding everything. But so far, to be honest, I definitely have to read their storyline a 9 out of a 10. even though they don't be getting a lot of camera time together, but slowly as the season is progressing, they are spending more time together, and now they are romantically having an affair again. So I feel like as things progresses, it will only get better and better for them. So I'm really excited to see how Rebecca and Cam will come together in order to solve this case. I love the season, I love the episodes, I love the quality, the acting, everything is definitely giving what it's supposed to give. But I can also see that Cam is still very hurt for what Rebecca did to her, especially, how everything unfolded, because there are still a mystery that needs to be unsolved, and what really, really happened, why Rebecca has decided just to disappear, of course, because of her brother, of what happened to her brother. But how did her and Cam get to that point? I feel like that will also be explained in one episode. Maybe that will be really good. I feel like that will answer a lot more questions that I have. But to be honest, this couple really looks promising. The fact that they could finally sit down and have a conversation about everything that happened, the fact that they could finally be like, okay, Rebecca basically apologized and told Cam like, hey, I know, but I just needed to go. And of course, Cam also understands, but she just wanted more explanations from Rebecca's side in order to understand why she did what she did. But it's always good to see that, somewhere, somehow they still have a good relationship going, and that is very, very important. And the fact that, one thing I also wanted to point out is that Kim's father really don't want her to leave, the city, the island where they are at, Victoria, because he actually wants her to stay around and possibly one day take over his position. But, Kim wants more for herself. She doesn't want to spend her whole life on the island. So we will have to see how things will go. And also on the other hand, Rebecca's back in town, but we don't know for how long she's gonna be in town. Will she leave again? Will she break Cam's heart again? Because she actually lives in New York. But after this whole case is solved, what will happen? What will happen to her? Will she go back? Will she stay? Will Cam go? So just a lot of questions and answers that we still need. But the fact that they could unite forces and basically put their pride aside, put their feelings aside, and just come together in order to solve this case is really, really good. So I'm very excited for the upcoming episodes. I know you guys want more information, but it will take time to get more information because, like I said, the series is currently developing, so I'm just picking it as the episodes are going. But I will highly, highly recommend you also go ahead and go watch it. Once again, it's available to watch on Hulu, and it's called Under the Bridge. It follows a girl that got taken away by a group of friends. Now it looks like her family might also be suspects, but there's a main girl who's still a suspect. Rebecca and Cam came together, in order to solve the case. They are lovers, they were lovers, and now they are, having a love affair again. So I'm excited to see how everything will, progress from here on. Hopefully they can stick together, because to be honest, they really look cute together. Let me tell you, they look cute together. I like the energy they're giving, the way they look at each other. They have different personalities, they just have different energies, and I just like the way how they actually come together. So I have high hopes for them. Hopefully they don't disappoint. So yes, guys, if you have also watched the show, or if you are currently watching the show, please let me know your thoughts on it. Please don't forget, to let me know your opinion down below in the comments. And if I have mispronounced anything, I truly apologize. So I hope I see you guys again at the next video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Until the next video, and goodbye.